If you are self-employed, an independent contractor, or a freelancer, wondering what if they start their own home-based practice, then this is the video for you. My name is Stephanie and I'm a registered massage therapist working in my own home, and I built my what if moment to a this is it moment in building my own home-based massage therapy practice. So if you're interested on how I did it, then let's get started. Hey there, Sissy, I'm back and I want to make this video like a tour so that you don't get bored and just sit down. I'm gonna show you how I managed to earn enough to pay my bills, my mortgage, by using one room in my house, and how did I make and build a brand that people respect and people would actually pay for. So this is the primary bedroom in the new house just bought, and I turned it into one massage room. Actually, this is my third home-based practice, and I'm starting fresh in this place because I recently moved. But one thing that I would suggest new entrepreneurs like you that wants to change or build or start your own home-based practice is to make it as cozy and comfortable as possible. Do not sacrifice the quality, the looks of the place, and not make it feel inviting for potential and for your actual customers or patients. Let's go on my little nook here. So what do I have here? So basically I have my handy dandy laptop, and this holds all the information like my business phone and my scheduling. So I use Open Phone. I use quite a lot. I can make another video of like VoIP systems that I use for my business, but so far I love Open Phone. And my booking system, which is Notero, I obviously can't show you what's inside of it. I can make a separate video for that. But these are my go-to things that can help me prepare and record keep and manage my business accordingly. And of course, my handy dandy POS machines. I can also make a separate video for it. I think this is one of the best investments I made because there is no monthly fee for this one. It's just that they are going to reduce or deduct a couple of cents and percentages per transaction. And because it's a new business that I have, I don't think that this machine is not a bad idea. For branding purposes, I have here some self-care plans that I actually give to patients. If you can see here, the exercises that they can do, right? So that at least it would give them something to remember of what we did during their massage therapy treatment. This is a new patient, so I want to make a good impression. And usually my tip for you as a freelancer when you go meet this patient is to actually give very specific instructions and make sure that your wordings, the messages you send are all professional. It doesn't mean that you're a home-based practice, you're not going to do your best in providing the value of your service. It doesn't matter where you work, even if it's a commercial space or not, home-based practices should be treated like 100% business. My first home-based business is actually in a one-bedroom apartment. Obviously, my husband and I were using the big bedroom, and I have dogs too. So I have to make sure that I clean extra, too much of, like, if there's too much in cleaning, I'm gonna do too much of the cleaning just to make sure that all of my patients are feeling safe and secure. One thing that I did is I tried to find space. I got some curtains, some room dividers that I can use to make a makeshift room, and made sure that all of my bookings are one person only. I kind of need to tell the patient that arrive on the right appointment time, because I wanted to make sure that there's no overlap between two families. If they're families and they know each other, then I would let them stay in the place because there's not enough, privacy in that scenario. So I would, tweak a little bit on my administration stuff and use my use my imagination and creativity to actually create that space. So there is no excuse to not have and start your own home-based practice, even if you have a studio bedroom or a one bedroom. There is also a time in my life where I was embarrassed to let them inside my apartment, so I did rent out some spaces, but now that doesn't become a home-based business. So what I did is I offered a home service business where in fact instead of them going to my place, I go to their place. And that's gonna be another video because that's not home-based business, but that can be an alternative also. But the long story short, there is not an excuse to not start the business. Use your creativity, use your judgment. Like I believe if there's a will, there's a way. Yes. Believe in yourself, there is. It's so hot here. My sweat is like pouring down, but it is what it is. Major pro in this situation of having a home-based practice is that you don't need to share your income with others. You don't need to pay rent, and you get some tax credits from the usage of the space in your own home, even if it's a rental, right? But it depends. Ask your accountant, ask where you live, on what their rules are in terms of tax credits. But I think that's the biggest pro. The biggest con, I would say, is that based on my experience, some people don't really respect your business and they just cancel. Some of them don't even pay the cancellation fees. So if you don't have anyone, or if your patient cancels on you, then you don't have any money as well. Instead of taking a look at it on a short-term goal where you're just gonna get the money today, try to think about long-term. Try to explain why do they need more appointments, why do they need to book an appointment with you, and what's the value that they're gonna get out of it. Don't give them the generic answers like, oh, you're gonna feel lighter, so on and so forth. Explain to them the main reason of why you treated them. You can start assessing them and reassess them at the end and tell the value like, hey, in the beginning, this is what I saw that you had, and then in the end, you got a little bit of improvement. So see, that's only one visit. What if we continue it for monthly appointments, and then you might see a better difference. Never guarantee anything because every person is different, but it's something to take a look at. I'm finally done with my last patient. All I need to do is fix this, clean this up, and my day is done. And I think that's another pro of, working for your own business in your home-based practice, because after everything that you've done, all you need to do is minimal cleaning, unless you did way so much, and then that's it. I don't know if you can see, but the weather is pretty good right now, and I kind of want to take advantage of that. And that's another pro in working with your own home-based practice. If you don't have any patient or they canceled on you, then you can try to plan your next week to try to find more patients on your workload or your schedule and enjoy the day. So if you live in a laid-back place like the new adventure that I need to take and live in a small town, I kind of like it. But now I get to enjoy the sunlight, because that's another, thing I don't like working in a place like this, is that I'm working in a small room, 4 corners, and then that's about it. To summarize everything that we talked about today, I think there is a lot of potential in you starting your own home-based practice. There's a lot more of ways to earn money working with yourself. So if right now you are in the what if zone of, is it gonna work? What if it never happens? Or what if you don't get any patients? Just try to take a leap of faith and actually do it. Start small if you're afraid to actually gamble everything like what I did. So because I'm in transitioning in moving at the moment, my old home-based practice is still currently running, and as well as this one, so it would depends what my schedule here and there would be, and when I'm ready to fully expand my home-based practice here, then I would be continuing. It doesn't matter if you don't have a commercial space or not. You are your business, you are your brand. It doesn't matter if you don't have a commercial space or storefront, as long as you have the willpower and the creativity and the willingness to learn new things and building your own practice, every business would go big and great all the time. Like, all I can say is it's not impossible to earn money in the comfort of your own home. Again, my name is Stephanie, and thank you so much for watching and tuning in to my vlog for today. I hope you like it. And again, don't forget, we got this. Let's erase those what ifs and let's turn it into our this is it moments. It will be hard at first, but we'll get by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya!